Hey guys, this is Mrs. Cutting, and I am going to go over your homework from last week on page 21. You are going to use a red pen to make corrections where you need to. Feel free to pause me or rewind if you need to. Just don't mute me because I do want you to hear my explanations. All right, so for figure A, we are going to decompose it into rectangles. So I'm going to cut it right here and cut it right here. And then I can find the area of each of these. This one is 2 by 5, so that's 10. This one's 2 by 4, so that's 8. This one's 2 by 2, so that's 4. And then I'm adding those three pieces together. 10 plus 8 plus 4, which gives me 22. So my answer is 22 square units. And we are going to practice writing those labels too. For B, this is one where I want to find the area of the whole square and then subtract out the missing pieces. So the area of the whole square, this right here was 6. This is also 6. So I'm going to do 6 times 6, which is 36. And then this piece is 4. This piece is also 4. So I'm going to do 36 minus 8, which gives me 28. So my answer is 28 square units. For C, I am going to decompose and rearrange. So I'm going to cut it right here. So then I have this nice little rectangle down here. I'm also going to cut this triangle in half. And two of these triangles will make up a rectangle. So I'm going to move this one over here. So this rectangle down here is 6 by 2, so that is 12. This rectangle up here is 3 by 2, so that's 6. Then I'm adding those pieces together. 12 plus 6 gives me 18. So that is 18 square units. All right, now we're going off the grid. So for A, I'm going to decompose it into rectangles. I'm going to cut it right here. So this little piece up here is 2 times 2. So that's 4. Now this, you're really going to want to say that it's 36, but it's actually not 6 by 6. So this piece is 6. This whole length is 6, but just this little chunk is only 4. So here I'm going to do 4 times 6, which is 24. And then I'm adding those two pieces together. 24 plus 4 is 28. And this time it gave me a label. So my final answer is going to be 28 square centimeters. Okay, on your checklist, it asks for a secret word from this video. Let me find a different color to write it in because it's super secret. All right, the secret word for this video is moo, like the noise a cow makes. Don't share that with anyone because everyone has to watch that video, or this video, in order to get that secret word. Okay, so then for B, this is one where I'm going to find the area of the entire rectangle and then subtract out that missing piece. Covering up the secret word. There. Okay. So the area of the whole thing is 8 times 5, which is 40. And then this missing piece in here is 3 by 2, so 3 times 2, which is 6. And then I'm doing 40 minus 6, which is 34. So my answer is 34 square centimeters. C, I'm going to use the same strategy. I'm going to find the area of the whole rectangle, subtract out the missing piece. So the whole rectangle is 10 by 15. So 10 times 15 equals 150. I'm going to subtract out the missing piece. 9 times 6 equals 54. So that's the area of my missing piece. And 150 minus 54 is 96, so my final answer is 96 square centimeters. And then D. D I'm going to decompose and rearrange. So I'm going to chop this in half. Move that triangle over there. Okay, so now this is just a rectangle that is 8 by 5. So I'm just going to do 8 times 5, which is 40. So my final answer is 40 square centimeters. Thank you, and goodbye.